I know, take a breath, right? Well, this is the Memorial Day weekend campout. I find it astonishing that 50 years ago in 1968, I was in Vietnam as a scout observing helicopters. The man who gave my first helicopter ride was Warrant Officer Robert Polk. He went down May 24th, 1968.
Whoa.
I want to do a World War I song because some of them are more poignant than a lot of the songs that have come since then. Eric Bogle was an Australian who actually was a Scotsman who moved to Australia and met some of these Anzacs who fought in World War I. And the Anzacs were very interesting. They were kind of a cavalry. They were in the Middle East, running around the desert like Lawrence of Arabia. And when the war was over, the government of Australia didn't want to take back the horses. They wanted to bring the men back to Australia. They didn't want to bring back the horses, and they said there was a fear of anthrax. So they were going to leave the horses in the Middle East. And they didn't really want to do that, so the soldiers were ordered to kill their horses. And somehow a song about how animals get hurt in war reminds us more about how awful war can be than another song about a man who dies in war, because we seem to become immune to listening to that. So anyway, one of the people Eric Bogle befriended had a horse named Banjo. It's as if he knows he's standing close to me, his breath warm on my sleeve, his head hung low. It's as if he knows what the dawn will bring, the end of everything for my old banjo. And all across the picket lines, beneath the desert sky, the light horsemen move amongst their mates to say one last goodbye. And the horses stand so quietly, low on silent road. It's as if they know. Time after time, we rode through shot and shell. We rode in and out of hell on their strong backs. Time after time, they brought us safely through. By their brave hearts. Tomorrow we will form up ranks and march down to the quay and sail back to our loved ones, to that dear home across the sea, while our loyal and true companions, who asked so little and gave so much, will lie dead in the dust. For the orders came, no horses to return. We were to abandon them, to be slaves. After all we shared and all that we'd been through, the nation's gratitude was a dusty grave. For we can't leave the horses here to the people here. We'd rather see them dead. So each man will take his best mate's horse with a bullet to the head. For the people here are like their land, wild and cruel and hard. So banjo, here's your reward. It's as if he knows he's standing close to me, his breath warm on my sleeve, his head hung low. It's as if he knows.